What's up, pack members? It's the Weird Spirit Alpha here, and welcome to our next Okami Let's Play episode. So in the last episode, we met up with a few people of the Onina tribe, as well as received a message from the tribe elder Kimu to find Lika, who's the little sister of another tribe member named Kai. So we're now going to try to find, Lika. But for some reason this is open, so we're going to check this out first. No civilization, so yeah. Let's see. So yeah, we're actually gonna run up here because we're gonna see if we can probably get more information. Whatever you are, raccoons maybe, red pandas, whatever they are. Oh, bear. Is that a bear? What do we got? Yeah, this animal doesn't really seem to have much interest in food. Well, whatever that was. Anyway, moving on. What we got here? I know who you are. Yes, that divine look of yours is unmistakable. You're the legendary White Wolf Shiranui, aren't you? Wow, they've heard that name here too. Well, I suppose Shiranui's legend did travel across the sea to Kamui. I guess it really resonates with the Onina cause because it's so spiritual. Oh, Isun. It's been quite a while, so you're still alive. I ain't ready to kick the bucket yet. I just left on a little trip, that's all. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe. As you can see, we haven't been so lucky here in Kamui. Since the monsters were revived, many people have lost their lives. Yeah, I've heard all about it. So what's up with those demons coming back? And where the heck is Lika? The demons have shut themselves up in Ezufuji's Waoku shrine. They are responsible for its fierce blizzard raging throughout Kamui. We're managing to keep some of it at bay thanks to Afun Gate. But when the day comes, Kamui is sure to freeze over completely. That's not what worries me most, though. What worries me is how the demons were revived in the first place. Kimu noticed it as well, but just before the demons made their return, a dark force traveled here from the Southern Land. We both felt an energy flowing in Kamui. That's when the demons woke up as if responsible to it. Southern Land? Oh, she must be Nippon. In other words, she's talking about the return of Orochiami. There have been so many monsters here in Kamui that some people even call it the birthplace of evil. I can't help thinking all this havoc in Nippon has its root. In Lyochi Lake, the eternally frozen lake at the foot of Ezufuji. There's a large lake called Lyochi at the foot of Ezufuji. I think the reason Kami is called the birthplace of evil is because of the Ark of Yamato that rests in that lake. The Ark of Yamato? Anyone from Kami knows that story? Or anyone from Kami knows that story? It said that the legendary Iron Ark fell from the heavens. My grandpa used to tell me that story, and also if you look closely, you can see little images of the monsters that we've encountered. You know, Spider Queen, Orochi, and Ninetails. Blight and Crimson Helm not shown the other side, but that's actually foreshadowing in a bit later in the game. So I'm not going to explain it because I'm not going to spoil anything. But for those who have played Okami, you know good and well what I'm talking about. Anyway, my grandpa used to tell me that story. Long ago in the age of myth, an iron arc fell from the celestial plane above and sunk in the Lyochi Lake. The Celestial Plane is the land above where gods dwell. The gods are known as Celestials there. The ark that the Celestials were on came crashing down to its land. It was as if they were being chased by something. What they didn't know was that on board with them were countless monsters. One by one they were consumed till all the Celestials were dead. Once the ark crashed, the monsters disembarked and started ravaging the land. The world hasn't been safe since. It's said that monsters still rise from the lake's depths. That must be why they call it the Lake of Demons. That's about all I know about it. I do have one thing to add to that, and that's the story of the one surviving Celestial of the Ark. Oh, I always jumped. The Ark fell to this world from the Celestial Plane. It was full of monsters which killed the Celestials on board, but the legend tells that there was one man who survived. He managed to escape from the hell that the Ark had become. He then fled, going into hiding somewhere in our world. First time I've heard that. They say the reason monsters still emerge from the Ark in Lychee Lake is that the ruler of darkness is still searching for that man. Ruler of darkness? Does he have a name? It's all just a legend. No one knows if it's true or not. No one has ever set foot on it. But the Ark brought tragedy to our world, that's for sure. If the powers of darkness in the world are gathering in Kamui, I believe it's because the Ark of Yamato is beckoning them. I apologize for chatting so much. Now, if you come all this way, I am to assume you have Kenmu's permission. I speak of permission to enter Yaspet, the Force of Confusion. Yep, that's right. I really couldn't care less, but Ami here is another story. The entrance to the forest is sealed within the Onina crest. It's our way of protecting the place from evil. There's no way that I can break the seal, but if the Elder has ordered your entry, then I must comply. Shiranui, you may have the Onina amulet, Sura Prolo. And that's it. With that amulet, you can pass by the Onina crest unhindered, and you can proceed on into Yaspet. If the Elder has deemed it to be right, then there can be no mistake. You are the one who can find Lika, whatever. Find her before it's too late and Kami freezes over. Alright. Are we doing time? We're doing good. So, anyway, with that out of the way, what we're going to do now is, well, just kind of jump on down, I suppose. Yeah. So, with that out of the way, we're now going to go to where that marker on my map, or our map, is listed. So now that we have the key, so to say, we can now proceed onward. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and proceed through the village. Now we're going the wrong way. Okay. So we want to get out of the village. So yeah. This Kai. How did it go with Kimu? Did he want to talk to you about something? It was a little more than a leisurely talk. We were asked to go look for Lika and Yaspet. Yaspet? You mean the forest in the east? I don't think anyone's been there to look for her yet. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, that forest isn't exactly a prime tourist spot. Listen, are you really going to go back there? Who says I'm going back? I was usually in the royal we, as I was talking about Furball here. Yaspet is like another world. Get lost and you might never return. But don't you worry, Amahiro will find Lika. If that's the case, I'll lead the way. What? I know you must be worried, Isin, but we haven't got much time. What do you mean? The demons are waiting for the Day of Darkness. It's a solar eclipse that occurs once every 100 years. Okami will be in total darkness for a whole day when it happens. Without sunlight and the deep even's blizzard going on, no living thing in Okami will be able to survive the day. There are only a few days until the Day of Darkness. If Lika's not here to recite the volcanic incantation by then, I'm crossing. You're no ordinary wolf, are you? Kemi wouldn't have asked you to do this otherwise. Maybe you're the reincarnation of the White Wolf Shiranui. You must be very strong if you can cope with Isin. And your point is? Sorry. Anyway, there's no time to lose. I'll lead you into the forest, Amaterasu. Come when you're ready. I'm going to head to the edge of the forest. So, with that, we're now going to follow her. So, let's go. The mysterious force of Yaspet. The entrance has been sealed by the Onia crest. They did that to protect it from the monsters in these parts. That force originally had its own power that kept them away. But I wonder if Yaspet has lost its power. After all, no place is safe from evil in this land now. Anyway, moving on. Okay, another new enemy. So I think this one's no different than those that we fought in the on Oni Island, just with this of a new. Oh, this also has like a new rear end, so to say. So it will also do like a little blast attack from the rear end or whatever. Great, so now okay, Godhood is saving me right now. Alright, that was easy. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Oh, wrong way. There we go. Looks like it's become night. Anyway. Alright, now here we are in Yashpet. Yeah, Yashpet, yeah. The Eastern Forest, the ancient people Kami dubbed it Yashpet. It means consuming forest in their ancient language. They say hey, the forest will swallow you up if you lose your way. Kai said she was waiting for us here. I wonder where she is. Waka. Why? I'm Karasu. Not that half-baked prophet again. What are you looking for now, Miss Shuri? I'm still looking for you-know-what, but this old sure is making it difficult. Like we really care, Air Pretty Boy. If you're going to be dogging our tracks like this, you better tell us who you really are. Who I really am? That's right. I mean, we already know that you're up to no good. Excuse me, but I do not know what you're talking about. I'm just looking for a certain path. You could say I'm a seeker of the eternal heavens. Aha! Now I know why you keep babbling on a path to the heavens. You're planning a wolf murder. Then you'll take Ami's place in heaven. Huh? But that look, I take it, I've hit the nail on the head. That also explains why you keep turning up wherever we go. A path to the heavens, bah! More like a highway to you-know-where. You misunderstand me, my little bouncing friend. The path to heavens I seek is not a vigorous thing such as that. My path to heaven slums here in the land of Kamui. I seek a heavenly ark. Heavenly ark? That's right, in Kamui there is a ship of iron locked in ice. I can sense it now. It is almost within my grasp. You two who know this, do you not, Amaterasu? Hey, leave Furl out of this. Well, I must bid you adieu. No need for any proxies this time, au revoir. And there's Kai right there. So let's just go ahead and save. Leave right here. And how are we doing on time? I think we're doing okay. I don't know how long this running sequence is going to take place, but whatever it is, let's go and just see how far we'll get. I've been waiting for you, Amaterasu. Did you know that Yastet means consuming forest? It is said that those who lose their way here can never escape. Even the monsters try to avoid the place as much as they can. Our tribe has long been entrusted with protecting this forest. That's why it entered the series of the Onia Crest. Recently, however, the forest's power has been weakening, so it's hard to know what might be awaiting us inside. But if we can make it deep inside the forest, we'll come to a special place. It's a secret place that humans can never reach. I have something of a connection with the place when I was small. That's why I know the way. Right, Ethan? There's a chance that Lika might be here. We're all dependent on you, Amaterasu. Well, it's time to begin our expedition to the forest. Run as fast as you can. Are you ready to go? Yeah, let's do it. Let me warn you first. Do not underestimate this forest, okay? The tree pollen here has the power to confuse beasts. We only can't stay in here long, and I doubt you can either. None of us want to get lost into the blizzard and die out here. So make sure you follow me and don't fall behind. Sure, let's go. O spirits of air, earth, and sea, protect us of your divine powers. So what we're going to do now is really just following her. And don't worry, I'm not going to worry too much about the chest here. All I really care much about, yeah, sure, you can get additional time, but still. And don't think you have to worry about actually losing her. She will stop if she needs to for you to catch up, but still try to make it before the time limit, so. I will probably grab all the time adders I can. But whatever the case. Oops, my bad. Alright, let's move on. Now this is a pretty enduring segment right here, so just try to deal with it as we proceed. So obviously, you just want to avoid the falling ice stalactites, whatever you want to call them. Come on, get up. There you go. Yeah, the more time, the better. So far, so good. Alright, so I am just gonna keep running until we complete it just for sake. And I think you can melt these snowballs. I mean, why should there be a torch there? But whatever the case, we're just going to keep going no matter what, so. Yeah, so yeah, they can hurt you, but don't be too concerned about them. I mean, they can slow you down, but it's nothing really. Alright, so where did Kai go? Okay, well they can freeze you, so that's not good. But whatever the case. Yeah, there she is. Patiently waiting for us. time the better. Come on, get out. See, it's hard to run when you're on ice, obviously. So, yeah. Oh, that fell right on top of me. Oh, 2 in a row. Oh, ridiculous. Where are you, Kai? There you are. Bob and weave, people. Bob and weave. Alright, cool. Oh, cool, we made it. Here we are. It's been a while since I was last here, so I wondered if I'd make it. You know, after this time, it hasn't changed a bit. I'm Frosty. This place is Yafet's little secret. Welcome to the Pond Can, home of the Ponkles. I'm sure Ethan will tell you a lot more about it. Anyway, Kitty sensed Lika's presence here, right? If we don't find her before the Day of Darkness begins, and she doesn't perform the volcanic incantation, Kami will freeze over for good. We're really counting you on, Tarasu. Alright, but besides, that's just about all the time I have for this video, so tune in for the next one, and we will continue our adventure. So, see you guys back in the pack.